Childcare, Van Velocity Equipment, Sidwell Storage, First Christian Church, Sports Den Somerset, and Arden Turner, CPA. Pitching for Wayne County, the junior lefty, Palmer Smith, kicks, delivers, and that's foul. Into the net, 0-1.
Senior Jackson Couch is up at bat.
What's the numbers on Couch on this season?
Jackson.
I know he's hitting 357,
He's got
but
13 RBIs on the season.
one of the leading run producers for Michael Gover in his 6th year at Southwestern. He's 72 and 117, and he got his first district title last year. And I tell you what, he made and Smith. Third offering is bowed away. It's 1-2. But here's a little thing about Southwestern. Wayne County beat them in the district. It was down here 2 years ago. Wayne County hosts the region. Southwestern come back. They made it to the finals that year. So, and I think that kind of gave this program some momentum. Oh, absolutely. And the 1-2. Oh, third strike on the outside corner. So if you're keeping score,
that's number 10. Hayden Richardson.
We got one there. Hayden Richardson. Here is Hayden in his batting average.
Hayden is a junior. His average is 366 with 8 RBIs on the season.
Hits from the right side of the plate. Smith kicks, delivers right down Broadway for a called strike. 0-1 on what is an absolutely gorgeous day at the Hat here at the Wayne County Baseball Complex. Good seats still available, so I don't know what you're waiting on around town. Are you waiting for nicer weather? It's 81. And at the Hat, you can never get burned, only wind burnt here at the Hat. That's not really true, but I just thought it really sounded nice. 1-1, that one's fouled up. And that one hit near the concession stand. Well, there's nothing like the ball yard on a Tuesday afternoon. Don't look down, but we've already cracked up 2 more days this week. 3 more, and the weekend is here.
First week back from spring break is always a little tough, but we're back in the groove. We're getting there.
Smith kicks, delivers. 1-2 swing and a miss. Dropped it. Nate Criswell, the sophomore backstop, fires out to first base to Hinkle. That will be a K in the books, and just like that, Smith has faced 2 batters, and that's 2 strikeouts. Here comes the talented junior Mick Miller. The pitcher tonight, he wears number 6, hits from the right side.
Got his average 304, 7 RBIs on the season. Did you say he was a junior already?
But it wouldn't hurt again because he's going to be pitching. Wayne County had the opportunity to do this game on radio last year, and you talk about pumping strikes. Coach Ryan helped me. He was just amazed at how well Palmer Smith pitched. Oh, that was right on the inside corner for a called strike. And
the only thing with Palmer, I think he needs a little bit of tighter cap.
them Smith boys, they like to let their locks blow when they pitch, kick, and deliver. 1-1 the count. Swing. Smith has him in the hole at 1-2. We are bringing you the, and we're on cable. We're not the Braves on TBS, but this is on live TV. And that's something I want to thank and talk to Mr. Dishman about. The ground ball, the shortstop, Gage Gregory fields it, flips across the diamond. And for Southwestern,
Good job, Connor.
in the top half of the first inning, there were no runs.
For the Cardinals,
No hits.
after the first inning, Up next, the Cardinals. Number 5, Homer Smith.
But that will be a single second on the air. And that'll bring Palmer to the right side.
Palmer's hitting .359 with 6 RBIs on the season.
And now he's got the go-ahead run to help his other calls here. Miller, and he drills that one back up the box. And Wayne County and the center fielder, that time for the Warriors.
Up next, the Cardinals. Riley Jones.
Riley is hitting the ball well. You got his numbers.
Riley's 10 RBIs. He has a home run on the season.
I would say he's going to take a pitch to Smith, who's got good wheels over the second. Then you've got runners on second and third. I think he's taking all the way here, and Smith's going. Miller pitch delivers, and Smith's not going.
Good guess, though. That would be a good game plan.
I think I would do it this play. As you want to get it, you got Dawson Piles, who's really had a nice season.
Yeah.
In the cleanup spot next. And that one's outside.
Dawson had a couple of games there where
he was the MVP for him. Yeah, it's
defensively
Nick Miller
filling in at third. Dawson was.
Cooper was catching
because Nate was injured.
1 ball, 1 strike now. He's showing bump, pulls it away, and now where's my guy at?
He went on that one.
So now we got runners at second and third and nobody out. Wayne County already with 2 hits. Against Miller. 2 and 1. Miller has to check the runners from the stretch. Swinging up his eyes. Riley, he saw that flag flying out. And right now, if you're Wayne County, you've got to manufacture runs. If that means hit it to the right side, he's got to shorten up for 2 strikes, protect the plate. And that one's up. And in. And we're 2 and 2. Nobody out here. Come on, what's just a gorgeous day at the half. Make that a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Miller checks running.
Next, the Cardinals. Number 38, Dawson Piles.
Nothing above the hands here.
Right here, you just want him to smack something to the right side and get a number up on the board for Wayne County. No score, bottom of the first, and that one's way outside. 1-0. He checks down at the third base line to Josh Bartley. This is 10th year for Coach Bartley. Won 4 district titles in those 2 years, 148 and 122 all time. And that one's up his eyes. Wayne County did a great job the first 2 batters. Now the young men are cheating. They're swinging for the downs. And right here, a little poke would do good things for Wayne County and get what's been a very reserved crowd up on their feet. Outside corner, call for a strike. Piles didn't like the call, but just say no helmet. I'm waiting for the first high school player to tap his helmet and see how the old ABS challenge goes. Go, dog. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Once again, now he's got to be very defensive. And that's Chopper going to be foul. In on the play there, trying to make the play, was Hendricks of Southwestern. Count is 1 and 2. Did you bring a footstool, Coach? How about I use yours? Come on.
Whatever you got to do, buddy.
Well, I mean, now I'm giving you are in the open window. these windows are so clean here in the press box. Not like that first November or late October football game and you close the window. Yeah. The things you may see on those windows. 1 and 2, Miller checks Gregory at third, Smith at second, and that was fouled right field side over by the sports complex. Out of play.
Confidence, dude.
1 and 2. Don't forget, coming up in the middle innings, we're going to hear from the superintendent of Wayne County Schools, Mr. Brian Dishman, as we visit around campus.
That's the Cardinals. Number 1, Cooper Stockton.
Here's a chance for the junior, too. Plays third base, back to 323. Big chance for production out of him here.
Yep, 6 RBIs for Cooper again. He's a junior.
Is he one of 3 or 4 guys that's got 6 RBIs on the
Palmer's
team?
got 6, Cooper's got 6, Dylan Turner has 6.
That one's way outside. Now, if you're Wayne County, you're a little more aggressive. You're on a pass ball or something, trying to plate that run.
Yeah, especially two outs with runners on in scoring position. You'd love to get a point on the board, if not 2.
I call him a run. You call him a point. That volleyball comes out. Yeah, it's just a volleyball in the game. 1 and 1. Kyle Garrett, the coach for Wayne County, over at first. The head coach, Josh Bartley, handling down his over at third base. 1 and 1 to the junior. Stop. Cue shot. And first baseman goes back. And that time, I'm telling you, I didn't think Taylor was going to
This inning of Wayne
and he bats in the cleanup spot. Makes sense, doesn't it?
He's got 14, and Jackson Couch has 13.
So, good swing and a foul tip there. Lost in the frustration of Wayne County getting those first 2 base runners to second and third and not advancing is the fact Palmer Smith had relatively quick, easy, and efficient first inning.
It's 1-1.
He retired all 3 batters.
He did in the first game.
Yeah, I mean, trying to, pitching that is so much getting in the rhythm. Election kicks delivers, ground it straight to Scott. Pop goes right over his glove, and she was down on the ball.
Up next, number 12, Caleb Shipp.
Got to be a single. If they count that as a hit in the majors, you've got to count it I mean, he never got a glove on it because the ball bounced right over the glove.
That's true.
Now, if I'm a parent, I'm yelling at my son, that's an error.
Catch the ball. Get a stop.
But also, if I'm Brock, I'm like, hey, I hit it sharply. That would be a seven. Now up is Caleb Ship.
Ship hitting 344 as a senior with
Good job. Back up the ball. Smith takes the last one. And up will be
Up next, number 21, Jaden Taylor.
scoring position on the sacrifice 1 to 3. So 1 on in scoring position in the form of Jonah Brock. And that'll bring to the plate Jaden Taylor. Hit 286 as the first baseman. But you got to look inside all the numbers, Coach.
Jaden's a senior player. 5 RBIs on the season. 2 hits.
Get leverage, get leverage.
Takes that one. 4 out call. Ball. 1 out, 1 on in scoring position here. And if you notice, your little second base now has a man on it. Well, no, we didn't get to the well. We
were fighting wind, we were fighting rain, we were fighting positioning. It was just.
You know how much I'm protective of my notebooks.
Yeah.
I just had to tear off my 5 sheets. And you know, I like to use each one. 1 and 1 to count. But an absolute gorgeous day here today. They're going to send the runner. On the single.
He's a great hustle player. Raleigh Jones with a quick, getting it into the cutoff, keeper stops, and keeper making the throw into home.
Up next, number 8, Mason Miller.
Southwestern. 1 on and 1 out and a run in. We're going to play Mason Miller.
Mason Miller, a freshman, hitting 250, 3 RBIs on the season.
And they tried to appeal that the runner missed third. They appealed the runner missing third, but on the bases, Mr. Riddle said the runner's safe, play on. 1 out. Miller. He's a designated hitter. Swings right through that. We got Mick and Mason. Miller. But now, Mick's the pitcher. Yeah. Sarge's going to have to cut over to it, but not the runner stops at second.
Up next, number 18, Carson Hendricks.
Miller with a single there. So you got 2 on, 1 out, and Hendricks steps to the plate batting 174. Is Carson Hendricks, and you have
Carson Hendricks, freshman, 174 on the season, 6 RBIs for the Warriors.
if you're sophomore catcher Nate Criswell, you've got to block it up here. Keep that runner at first. Smith at the count 0-1. And that was fouled out of play. Just like that, Smith back ahead of the count 0-2. And you go back to that first play, if it's one that Stockton makes, then how does the rest of the inning? Should have, Smith. Off-speed pitch, got him. Called a third strike. That will be the third strikeout of the night.
Do up next, number 7,
Second inning.
Green Shot.
That is 2. And that's going to bring to the plate the shortstop, Reno Scott.
Scott and
It'd be to get hot right here. Belt high fastball right down. James Sloan. You didn't want to see James.
Major League?
Yeah. Out the park. Oh, Swindon, I missed. Yeah. 0-2. Wayne County could limit this to just one.
Come on, baby. You got right here. Be aggressive, Ray. Be aggressive.
Stop. Smith delivers that time. Off speed. Major League, I was talking about went on at the park.
Were you a slow pitch guy also? Did you ever play slow pitch?
20 years, 25 years. It still is. Let me tell you, when you go out there, that's why you're friends and riding with somebody that has that. 2-2. Tell you what, Scott has got back out of the 9-hole here. You don't want to get back to the bottom of the order and couch. 3-2, 2 outs. Runners have been going.
There you go, Reno. Let's go. You're right there on it. Nothing by you.
Wow. I didn't know I had such a John Sagan fan that loves watching the Reds. They want you to go replace Barry Larkin in Cincinnati tonight. Swinging a miss. Criswell's got it through him out, though. Nice play there by Criswell as the strikeout is finished up. You're getting some requests there.
Some love. I like it.
Still out there. So that's going to, when you got 3 teams that feel like they can win the district this year. And up to the County, that is Dylan Turner, the sophomore second baseman, hitting .229 is Dylan Ray Turner.
Sophomore has 6 RBIs on the season.
And he hits that with a right field My goodness, he looked like Ray there halfway to second, but Turner.
Next Cardinals, number 4,
the error by the right, the error. by the right fielder.
Well, I think he lost it in the sun, and then we found it. He kind of kicked it a little bit over into that corner, which allowed Dylan to advance with bases.
Landon Denny, freshman right fielder.
Hitting 167 on the season with 2 RBIs for the Cardinals.
And right here, I think he's one of the team's best bunters from the 5 or 6 games I've watched him this year.
And he's a lefty.
Well, they go Denny Hinkle back-to-back lefties. The junior first baseman, Connor Hinkle, also bats from that side of the play. 2-0, Denny way ahead of the count. 3-0.
Let's go, Wando.
Just like that, the junior pitcher, Mick Miller, was able to avoid problems in the first. Can Wayne County make him pay in the second?
If you're Wayne and Denny, this is kind of Wayne and Denny. So now we got runners on first and third for Wayne County.
Over the Warriors last night. First one issued there by Mick Miller.
Who pitched last night?
They pitched about 3 different.
Okay, because it's a pitch count, right? It's how many?
They could have pitched, and I think the judge forgot what it was. Right there, and they're going to pitch. And getting the third is Denny. Double steals, he pulls back on the bunt to Hinkle. So if you're scoring at home, Dylan Turner crosses the plate. And don't look now, Landon Denny's all the way to third. And Wayne County with the go-ahead. Are we having a meeting?
Well, I think the third baseman might have got hit.
Oh, okay.
Kind of tending to his knee a little bit there, maybe when Landon slid. I'm not really sure. He gives a thumbs up. He says he's good, but they're going to give him a little bit of a breather. But what I was saying is, it amazes me in baseball, like, that they can just in their head and calculate whatever. Like, this kid can pitch this many tonight and be good to go in X amount of days, so we need to pitch this kid this many.
I've watched you sub. It would bother you a lot. Yeah. Sometimes I'm wondering if 28 subs or whatever it is.
I only get 18. I try to use all of them.
Hinkle 1-0 after he took the ball. And Denny's all the way to third base. Wayne County's tied. Now you got to go out ahead. And Hinkle, the junior first baseman, who bats on the left side. That's something positive happened for the Absolutely. It's a thinking man's game. And you look in the major leagues, there's guys 5'7", 160 that make millions. There's all sizes and shapes. I mean, somebody go tell Cecil or Prince Fielder they had to get in shape. Or Big Poppy they were too. Swings and misses, and that will be strike. So runner at third.
Up next, Cardinals, number 14, Caleb Sargent.
That's the first down of the game. Here comes three-scores man, Caleb Sargent, center fielder, the senior.
Hitting 259 with 4 RBIs is Caleb Sargent.
That's a called strike on the outside. If you're on CTS, you're not dreaming. We have live baseball. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to YouTube. Why you'll see the Cardinal birds.
Yeah, who we playing?
We invite you. We'd appreciate it. We got softball going to be on there probably Friday morning. Maybe late Thursday night, depending on how things go. Weather permitting. Yes. All spring sports are weather permitting. And that's just right back up the
Up next to Cardinals, number 2, Gage Vickery.
This girl when I was 3 years old, and what I love most, she had so much soul. She said, "Excuse me."
Sarge hit it sharply, run scores. And back up with Gage Gregory. Had a single. Was stranded at third in the first inning. 2-1 Wayne County with a lead here on a balmy day from the Hat. The Hat. Balmy. When it's April and it rained 37 days in a row last spring, it seemed like I'm very thankful to have 80 degrees.
Yeah,
Listen, I'm already starting to
Your way to
freckle.
Lake Cumberland, haven't you?
I have. Well, I like to freckle.
I think I saw you on the south side.
2-1. Ever since that Father's Day incident in my boat trailer, leaving out my own brake line. I was riding. I come down to the south side of the lake. Those pictures of waterfalls. 2-1. Wayne County leads. Southwestern, bottom of the second inning. That one's foul. I guess I'm somebody's live 360, just letting me know. Heading there, heading to the game. 2-1, 1-2 count to Gregory. Causing all kinds of mischief over there on the base paths is Sargent. And you know, that bothers the pitcher. Getting that routine, you're trying to get the rhythm.
And then you got to worry about the base runner.
It's kind of like me when I was here writing lineups and you were like, hey, buddy. And you're like, ooh, that one's a little number. And he touches it foul. Touches it foul. And I'll tell you, that one there, Gage, 1 and 2 to count to Gregory. Had a 2-hit night last night. He's a swing away from making it a 2-hit night tonight. Coach Bartley goes to the play sheet and calls out a number. Did you do that when you were coaching Blue Jays T-ball? Did you call out numbers?
No, we're just trying to get them to stay in position.
Drawing the circle. Stay there. Outside. Nice out there by Gregory. 2 and 2. It's clear on the outside. It was a good day. Volleyball going well. Did you pump iron today?
They did. We had a good day. I haven't lifted in a couple of years as a team, but I didn't pump iron. Girls did.
I hope all your favorites were there.
Yeah. Good numbers. We had 20. Not counting middle school, so we found out.
Hey, that's good.
She's going to make it to third.
And Gregory's going to get a double.
Go 5, stay hot.
Up at bat for the Cards.
Had a single. Shows bunt that time, takes it outside for her. I guess I was checking did maybe my favorite player make it to weightless.
She absolutely did.
That's good. She needs to hey, 2 days of lifeguard training coming up. She's got to be ready. Pull out them concrete blocks and everything else from the bottom of the blocks. 2-0 as Smith takes it inside for a ball. Cardinal TV, you're home for Wayne County Volleyball. I think we're going to have to limit the games, Coach. We got to get them fans in the stands, don't you think?
Yeah, Cardinal TV is a great thing.
And we can't take that away.
But we love it when you're there in person, cheering on the team, getting excited, getting hot.
And just like that, Smith's had 3-0. And that's why we're doing these games, softball, baseball. Get out and support these athletes if you can. We understand that a lot of times you can't. like that, the second walk issued by.
Next to Cardinals, number 3, Riley Jones.
Base is full.
Good one, Riley.
Second walk. Bases loaded. And Jones struck out swinging in first with luck. Now he gets a new life, if you will, here. Closer to the numbers, didn't you?
A little inside from here, but
Hey,
we're on the plate.
Yeah,
so.
we are not exactly behind the camera. We're just to the right of the camera. And that, I thought that one was right down probably. 1-1 as Riley Jones steps out of the box. The score. Miller, the stretch throws right down at the knees for a called strike. Yeah. I think I said that the last time. I'm going to stand up if we need some Cardinal runs. It's a very polite press box tonight. All it takes is a prescription from Dr. Bartley, and you will act right. That time the foul ball. The foul ball come right at us there. Luckily the net. I think I'm going to have to get security over here. Who needs security? We have Ray Turner, the public address announcer for Wayne County Baseball. 1 and 2. Boy, Wayne County could open up something here to Jones. And that one's just above the letters, so called high. So it's 2 and 2.
One out on the board.
And if you look on your screen, one of the coach used to say, ducks on the pond. That one's just below the knee. And Jones has worked, tell you what, he's got a good eye and he's worked to count full. Runners could be going a little bit here. You don't want to get doubled off here and stop a big inning. That was inside and low. And Riley Jones picks up an RBI. That was absolutely Riley Jones earned that. Was a good eye at the plate because he was down 1-2. Dawson Piles strikeout slowing in the first. Another guy looking for a little redemption in his second at bat. 3-1. Wayne County leads. And I'm going to mention just like that, Piles 0-2.
Hey, you take back here. Let's do that.
Let's go Cardinal. Number 1, Super Stockton.
Jam shot in the first. 2 outs, and that steps up. Wayne County really needs this meat of the order right here. You've got the bases loaded, 2 outs. And you know something we didn't really talk about when we go next time. But when you get like Sarge on, he's like the second leadoff out of the line. Because he's got great speed, he's been a 3-year starter, and he understands. So you get really 2 lead, it gives, you hear that a lot of times out of the 9 spot or second leadoff. But I really think Sarge fills that role very nicely. Stockton takes one up above the letters, 2-0. And really when you go down to it, 1, 2, 3 walks this inning and an error. And that's led to 3 Wayne County runs. Right down Broadway at the belt, called for a strike. 2-1.
We'd like to see Coop get a hold of this one right here. Bring in a couple of runners.
Outside. But but you want him to swing the strike.
Right, he's ahead of the count, so he has the ability to get the pitch that he wants right here.
I can't wait till you drink all your water. And I drink. Can I limit myself to just this one beer?
The diet.
Stockton picks up an RBI.
Next Cardinal, number 12, Dylan Turner.
Started on with a double. Leads to the RBI. And we're back in the second inning. Just like that, Wayne County's put up a freaking number on the all for a strike. Turner. He could be maybe stepping out a little bit on that. Had a double. Tough play out there for the right fielder for Southwestern. Taken in as I thought it was he had a clear hit, but I thought Stewart, the flex player, if you will, to get before Southwestern, had trouble finding it out there on the right.
Yeah,
and then when he hit, it kind of kicked.
He definitely had a hard time locating the ball in that center. And when he did find it, he did kick it to allow the advancement.
We do want to remind you, Wayne County softball is on the air Thursday. But we got a whole schedule here. I think we're back here Monday for baseball on the 3 Central.
And Tuesday again for softball.
I think you're right.
Monday, Tuesday.
That means us 2 days in a row together. But only one day left Citrus Clubs. 2-2 after the foul. Turner, like the inning going, he started it. That was fouled up behind us. Kobe's ducking. Kobe, the good news is you're right from the metal siding and the press box, and there's a net. Other than that, duck. Now, at that softball field, they may come from anywhere.
Yeah, watch out. But there's no
Yes, there is. I think he thought it was 3 outs. Southwestern's coming off the field. It was a called third strike.
This inning of BatCard Baseball is sponsored by the Lake Cumberland Primary Care, offering people
So that's
missed that bounce.
Next, number 10,
E that time
Tatum Richardson.
as Couch struck out looking in the first. That time he advances on an E5. And that'll bring to the plate Caden Richardson. He struck out swinging. Smith been pretty efficient thus far, as I've got him by my count with 4 strikeouts through 2+ innings. Richardson, left field. That one's fouled, left field side. Don't forget, coming up another inning or so, Coach, are you going to share your seat for that?
Yeah, I think I'll have to move.
You think you will?
Yeah.
As it's Superintendent Brian Dishman of Wayne County Schools will be joining us. Hard to believe he's already been in the big chair for about a year now.
Great job.
I would concur with that.
It's hard to run that whole entire school district.
That's
Hard to
what
run
we're
a
going.
classroom.
Or, 58 virtual students.
We're 30 teenage girls.
Oh, better you than me. 0-2 the count to Richardson. And there goes the lineup that we will need. That was fouled right back. And my partner has now hit somebody with a lineup card. Start mentioning teaching, and she throws things out the window. 0-2 the count to Richardson. BR, you got to take your headset off. As I have lost Sandra Baker, she goes to locate the lineup. Smith tries to pick off over at first. 0-2. Well, she come back quick. I don't know. Are you okay, Coach? Do you need something I could? Maybe your sunglasses or my extra pen could sit on
Shout
that?
out to Mary Beth Stockton.
And that time, Smith really, he don't like Couch, the leadoff man over there at first. He don't like him being on the base path, so he's trying to pick him off. Nobody out. Top of the third. Wayne County plated 4 runs in the bottom of the second. Of course, you don't always call it the Hat. A lot of people don't know it. Officially, it's the Earl and Benny Hatfield and the Hatfield Family Memorial Field. For their family's just commitment to this program for decades.
Yes.
Absolutely. But that's how we call. That's why we call it the Hat.
Good little history lesson for those that don't know, and it's good. We take advantage that people just know why we call things what we do. But shout out to the Hatfield family.
Absolutely. And could be extra bases. Southwestern, will they send the runner? No, the stop sign is on. And that is a double for Caden Richardson.
Number 6, Nick Miller.
Arguably, Southwestern, one of their top hitters, comes to the plate after a double and an E5. Runners are on second and third. Nobody out. And Wayne County, Palmer Smith, the junior lefty, going to have to navigate some trouble here. As due up right now is 3, 4, and 5 hitters for Michael Gover's Southwestern Warriors.
Southwestern has runners on second and third.
And that's a strike. All to the ball. And if they're watching at home, which they have to be, unless they just have us on mute, they can see those 2 runners. I love that. Yeah, you should say it. I'm proud of you for saying it. You're good, and people.
You don't let me talk a whole lot, so I gotta find my time.
Go ahead. You want to talk to the super?
No.
Okay. Funny how that works. Everybody wants to shake his hand. Nobody wants to ask questions.
Those are hard questions.
When his name's at the bottom of your check each and every month. No, absolutely. We look forward to him coming in and talking.
And he's a guy that loves baseball, so he'll have good conversation.
Well, and he's got to be happy about the Reds over 500. I think that's a key. When you're a Reds fan, stay over 500, get hot, and find, piece together 8 of 10, something along those lines. 1-2 the count here to Miller. That was foul away. I feel like this has been we're already almost an hour in. I like the quickness.
Top of the third.
Just the top of the third. 4-1. Off speed outside the corner. Left out there. 2-2. I am Shannon Hutchinson. Alongside me is the coach Sandra Baker, our executive producer and videographer, and all things that involve any graphics is Mr. Colby Porter. Swing and a miss, and he got him with the tag. So big out there. Retired as Miller, who I said
Up next, number 17, Jonah Brock.
and now they'll bring Jonah Brock. He got the good bounce single and scored a run in the second. 4-1. 1 out. Brock. You're saying he's the senior catcher? That one's foul. That's friendly fire in his own dugout right there.
Is the senior pitcher for the Warriors.
I noticed you got rid of your chair.
Chase over something else real quick.
We're not going to play freeze tag tonight, okay? You're safe. 0-1. The lefty. That was right back there. Oh, if I had my fishing net, I'd feel like Harry Carey. Holy cow. And no, I already got asked it. I was going to pull a Harry Carey in the middle of the fifth inning and see. Take me out to the no. Well, you hope there's not a middle of the seventh when you're playing high school. So if I was going to be singing. I did that in high school. I think Wayne County ended the streak against Russell County. I did it after the game. It was very enjoyable. That one's fouled out of play. Wow. Sounds like a guy that may have been umpiring back then. Didn't like my singing. Well, I'm sure he liked that better than he would while I was trying to play when I got cut. So, 0-2. Palmer Smith, really good control. Looks into his sophomore receiver, Nate Criswell. Outside corner swing and a miss. And to keep it up at home, that is now 6 strikeouts.
Up next, number 12, Caleb Shield.
I've got the little tag where you can get free popcorn. So if you need one, coach, your popcorn's on me. Nothing's too good for Cardinal TV. 2 outs. Off speed outside for Ship. Ship sacrificed his last time up. They're going to ask him to. They want him to square one up right here because 2 outs, 2 runners on. First runner got on with a double, and then it was an error after that. And Stockton and Hinkle. Throw from Stockton to tag by Hinkle, and the ball come out. Not sure. I'll let the team, but that is an error. They're going to have to figure out. 1-1 count.
I didn't realize that it bounced when the Cooper.
I thought it was a lot. Very happy with it. Very happy. Looked like a little stirring air. Not the air that's being stirred on the far left of the press box. That's not real cool. That hit by Smith. Taken for a ball, 3-1. By my count, by my rudimentary scorebook keeping skills, Smith has not issued a free pass tonight. Do you remember one? 3-1. Hinkle. Hinkle could not find it. Not a lot of. I don't think he had it around. And just like that, 2 runs scored.
Up next, number 21, Jaden Taylor.
Both of those will be unearned.
That sun has got to be hard, but that is part of the game.
Just like that, 4-3. That'll bring Jaden Taylor. Having a single and an RBI his first time.
Jaden Taylor is a junior first baseman.
No RBI. No. Risby's on that one. And that's 2 errors in the go to Cincinnati for Reds MLB Network. They want to leave me here. But they're going to leave me. Oh, I see how. Funny how things work, how quickly people can leave others with no card. I'm glad that, after you realize there was people crying and sad, you hurt families, they did. 2 and 1. That's 3 and 1. Mr. Smith, you got to refocus. You were hoping to be out of the inning. You should have been out of the inning. Your team's already committed 2 miscues here.
Well, and he did a good job fighting back on that, so you got to hope that he fights out of this one.
Is that off Chris Wells' helmet back there behind the plate? I sat behind the plate with my good friend last night. He counted no less than 5 balls hit the pitcher's mask and helmet last night. You gotta be gutsy back there behind the plate. It's not for everybody.
It's not an easy position to play for sure.
3 and 2. Smith checks the runner, wheels deliver, swing and a miss, right through. 7 strikeouts on the in the sun,
Come on.
shadows rather not the shadows.
Come on, stop, boy.
Swing and a miss. Just like that. Bottom of the 3rd. Wayne County leads by 1, trying to get the brooms out on the Warriors, and what a great way to come back and swing. But we were mentioning that schedule in the next couple of weeks. Of course, Wayne County's got Whitley County at home Thursday, but Thursday we're at softball for Somerset.
Whitley County, aren't they one of the top teams in the
Top
state?
5 in the state. Then we'll beat them over the weekend 1-0 though if you're in it. Here's the deal: if you got good pitching and you catch it, Well, Whitley County won't be here Thursday. They're in the all 2A or 3A or something.
That always messes everybody's schedule up because it's not official sanctioned by the KHS.
Hitting like the freshman he is at under 200. You know, get on base anyway. Very good base runner. Eagle struck out swinging his last time right in the year. Oh wow! And it's going to get interesting here as the manager will come out to talk to the umpire as Michael Gover. The ball beat him, but I don't think the umpire can run. Yes. I don't think he ever touched the runner. And the official in blue. Monday we have Central baseball right here. Tuesday in Southwestern and softball. Over at the Lady Cardinal softball complex. And Coach Gover doesn't
Not arguing it.
and so now Wayne County in his position. And he shows bunt. He's going to take it for a ball. Equal, and then you got that second leadoff man right after him. And you wonder if he picked the back lefty. Does that affect the pitcher? Eagle showing bunt. That was fouled once it's touched over on the third base side. You know, I was talking about all this Reds TV stuff. That costs $99. You know what Cardinal TV costs? $0. You know? Can you watch Cardinal TV if you have Dish? Yes. YouTube TV? Yes. Hulu? Yes. Go to YouTube. I didn't put the link on Facebook, but people don't want to
Just click it.
Tell you what, we mentioned how much Sargent being pesky on the bases. Well, freshman Landon Denny's having a good time out there. It's all fun and games until you get picked off.
Yeah, and then it's not a very happy place to be.
3-1. Hinkle, left-handed hitting first baseman. Shows bunt, puts a beautiful one down. He's got a chair.
That's the Cardinal, number 14, Jalen Sargent.
Something they work on a lot. Hinkle picks up Wayne County's hit. And now that's going to bring out
This mound visit is sponsored by National Facility Contractors. NFC is a facility maintenance solution providing all FM services for your commercial properties. From snow removal, janitorial, and handyman services, we have you covered. For more information, contact Aaron Piles. Don't forget, now more than ever, our entire Kimball Midwest team stands ready nationwide to help you build your business. We know that when we support people first, success follows. That was true 100 years ago and will be true for the next 100 and beyond. What makes a perfect single source partner for your company? Contact Brad Piles for more information.
And it appears we've got a new pitcher coming in for the Warriors. I'm looking here. I'm going to have to get my lineup card, which Reno Scott, and you did say he was a junior, I think, is now pitching. So runners on first and third. Close the book on Mick Miller as Mick went 2+. And that one bounces. And don't look now, but Caleb Sargent scored a run and advanced as he was hard, sharply hit ball. The shortstop missed play first time up. That's kind of like last night in the Wayne County game after Jones pitched 6. He just went straight to third and Cooper Stockton pitched. It's easier to do that when you're not moving Lewin to here and everybody out of place. So it's probably the easy move for Coach Gover. 2-1 the count to Caleb Sargent. And that was way out in the back. That was there, 3-1. Bottom of the third inning. And let me check at the Cardinal TV Weather Center. Currently 77 and sunny. No. All for a strike for the count. Okay, you got Hinkle at first, Denny at third, nobody out. Bottom of the third, Sargent, the senior. And he takes ball 4.
Go, Gabe. Shot City.
Next the Cardinals. Number 2, Gabe Gregory.
Cause I'm coming home.
Senior shortstop from the Wayne County Cardinals.
That is the 5th pass of the evening issued by Southwestern pitching. Gregory had a double, scored a run his last time up, and he had a single to lead off the game. 2 for 2 to Gabe. And Wayne County, bases loaded, the sacks juiced with back cards. Gabe, yep, highest batting average on the team. And he takes that one, and he's down the count 0-2 just like that.
Let's back here. Let's go.
Reno Scott in relief after 2+.
Take one.
Nick Miller. Way outside. One ball, 2 strikes. Scott looks, kicks, delivers.
There you go, Gabe.
Wow. Sorry, Coach. Thursday. I think that's the only chance of rain this week. Well, you know it changes. But it changes. That one's up his eyes. Nice eye there by Gregory to even the count at 2-2. Old Glory's still blowing out a little bit to center. Oh, and Gage is one of the guys that's shown the power. He gets that one sharp to second. That's a 4, 6, 3. Double play. Oh, now what the up call out for? Wow, what was the home plate umpire doing? I'm not sure. Like he bounced out.
Next the Cardinals.
So,
Number 5.
Still. 2 out. The run didn't score for
Yeah.
He didn't score. He gave a first run in and he let off called out at second. Montana gets a run, and here's Palmer Smith. Smith drives one to right center, had a single and singled and walked, and that was caught by the right fielder. Was career walk. That's F9 in the book, but Wayne County. The lists are a little harder to get check marks beside.
Harder to get check marks beside. It's a bit Palmer.
And along with that, of course, I'm going to guess that you answered my second question. Maybe the amount of time it takes to see something. When you're a teacher, you give a test, right? When you're a principal, you put out a mandate, or you try to see things improve. As a superintendent, is maybe one of the challenges when you move to that chair is time slows down on things you don't want on that side.
Yes, time slows down, and you're operating with just the whole context around public education.
That's number 18, Carson Hendry.
Depending on what the General Assembly frankly does, just a lot of factors.
And then fuel. When you're starting to do transportation, fuel is just, I don't even want to know what the district fuel bill is. Smith makes a nice throw. Rick Moses can't get the lead runner. And shout out Mason Miller.
That's number 7, Reno Scott.
He's now 2 for 2, and he's at second base on the sacrifice as Hendricks was recorded out from 1 to 3 in your scorebook, and that'll bring Reno Scott. Struck out swinging, and I guess, how many years you got in education total, sir? What makes you get up each morning and say, what makes you tick? What gives you the inspiration, if you will?
I really think
Up next, number 20, Jackson Dow.
great education that I had. grew up down here. I was looking at great teachers. I did great programs. And I want every kid that's enrolled in this school district to have those same types of opportunities. So pushing through that, prove that,
As a nice play there by Stockton. He fires it across the line, 5-3 in the book. Runner is now on third base with 2 outs for the top of the order, and Jackson Couch reached on an error and struck out. So officially 0 for 2. And, you know, we talk about things, and everybody wants nice things. They want new things. But something that the district, I mean, you've been in the district since this building was built. One of the nicer facilities. You go in the 12th region. Sure, we would love to have more bleachers, and that's something I'm sure that's even been worked on. While things I don't know, but we've got one of the nicer baseball facilities in the region.
this is the best view I've got. It's a good facility. The way you look out and have a view.
Of course, the product on the field helps too. Let's be honest, 4 district championships in 5 years. Coach Bartley has that was hit right there. And that's going to be Mason Miller scores. And it's going to be an infield single with an RBI for Jackson Couch, and that'll bring to the plate Tatum Richardson, and just like that, it's
Up to bat number 10, Tatum Richardson.
Everybody wants facilities, and I know, you know, person at home, well, why don't we have this or we have that? But you're working every day to be able to have the best in the district can have, correct? I'm not calling him out Montgomery County or Clark County.
We were building a gymnasium today.
Brown Jones takes a strike and win. But you know, you talked about this view, and I was looking today on the website, school website, and I love the aerial view that's taken from the new or from the high school.
to have basically one of these outside of the myself, which is a mile from here.
I try to go over the basics of things. What are some things that you're excited about, just in general, that something you're like, hey, this is on my list, or can you not talk about? What are some things you can share with folks?
Well, one, I've already mentioned the softball renovation, which is up for bid right now. So maybe we should have bids on that to take to the board, and hopefully we'll go forward as soon as the softball season is over. So that's one thing.
That's the Cardinals, number 1, Cooper Stockton.
That's currently the goal. So things are coming along nicely with that project as well. And then I'm excited about some of the work that we're doing from an instructional standpoint. Really trying to come back to the basics of focusing on what is the end that we're hoping for, what is the goal that we're trying to do. And really being laser-like focused with instructions so we can
The fruits of that labor, that may be some tilled ground that we see 2 and 3 years down the road.
Yeah, that's not going to be an immediate impact necessarily, but I'm really proud of embracing the challenges.
Let's go, Cooper. Now you ready, bud? Now you ready?
Doing the work that it takes to move us forward.
2 and 1 the count to the junior Cooper Stockton at RBI walk. Last time up, he popped up to a first baseman. So he's 0 for 1. Got a 2-2 count here facing Reno Scott, who's in relief of Mick Miller. That's going to be a strikeout.
Next the Cardinals, number 12,
That was a lot.
Dylan Turner.
I said, you're like me, you're excited. You got to stay over 500 before June, July, and get on a run. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, so many times over the past few years, the Reds have been out of the race.
They're going to hold him up. A stand-up double there. We start talking about Reds and look. Not even on the air. I said, we got to get 3 new outfielders. I want Friedel to be the 4th. To keep steering the infield.
You did tell me, I remember that conversation.
I just want a new outfield. That was popped up by Denny. And
Next the Cardinals, number 9, Connor People.
It feels like we were just meeting in the gym the other day. And it's hard to, I've not been in education. I've been in life longer than most people I'm around. But, they say if you blink and you got the spring break, it's like,
This school year, I would you know last time that we're all
and that's according to Snickers retired. Good inning.
This inning of Wayne County Cardinal
Great.
Up next, number 17, Jonah Brock.
And think, your boss, you're interviewing, you're keeping book.
I know, you're a busy bee.
A busy
I was just standing back there taking my call.
It's good to take back.
Somebody's got to earn it on here.
Let's see here. Is this Jonah Brock? As Mick Miller let off a single here in the top of the fifth. Playing a little catch-up. Jonah Brock, the one that struck out swinging, sinking, scored a run back in the second. 7-4. Here's your score. Wayne County leads Southwest. I'll make sure to thank you for allowing us to be part of the TV. And that one, Brock's hit it a ton to center field. Back here, the one on track is Sargent, and nice play there by Sarge. Is that time Brock rides it to the deepest part of the park here at the hat. It's going to be an FA.
Up next, number 12, Caleb Ship.
Just like that. Hey.
Good in the middle.
1 out. 7-4 your score. Caleb Ship. Sacrifice. First time up. Reached on an error by the first. Reached by E3 his second time. So officially, he is 0 for 2 or 0 for 1 with a sacrifice. And strike down the plate. Is it 0 and 2 or 1 and 1? What did he just show me?
I think it showed it.
I think it's 1 ball, 1 strike.
Which happens.
Not our board here on Total TV, but the board here at the hat.
Which is what we've been going by, but
Shield hits in the 5 hole. Second baseman. Smith checks the runner. Delivers. Swing one of the miss. That is. That's a great question, Coach, and I appreciate you asking. We had 7.
Up next, number 21, Jaden Taylor.
So we had 7. Did not strike out anybody. Mr. Dix was on. That's number 8.
okay. Up next at bat we have junior Jaden Taylor, first baseman for Southwest.
Single and an RBI and struck out swinging. 1 for 2. Did I see an appearance by the athletic director? Also, this was a guy that really helped with Cardinal TV. A lot of people don't know, but there was a lot of meetings, high-level meetings.
It takes everybody working toward the same goal to make things like this happen.
Absolutely. It could have been maybe on his pool deck, a high-level meeting. I mean, that's where we come up with a tournament and a basketball shootout. So there's a lot of things that happen on that back deck when you get friends.
Wherever it happens, it happens.
Right. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. As I mentioned, already an RBI. Did that back in the 2nd. Got swinging in the 3rd, and they're going to try to go, and they got it. Nick Miller thought he was stealing. Nate Criswell throws a dart behind the plate. And that'll be 1-6 in the I was talking on 4. And more Southwestern. Top of the 5th. Sarge reached on air and scored and walked. So officially he's 0 for 1 with a run scored. As he leads off the bottom of the 5th for Wayne County. Appreciate Reese for this and making time out of his schedule. Always tough after spring break, isn't it? But hey, tomorrow we get it done. There's only 2 days left in the week.
It's a good first week.
I think so. Let's knock on wood is what I'm told. But you're down there. See, I live in a neighborhood. I used to live in the neighborhood you live in. I would go without seeing adults for days other than in my traffic.
Actually, on the island, I have some good compadres. We visit quite often.
I've never been invited. I guess it's invitation only. It's a nice smash.
Next start ball, number 2, Gage.
He has a double scored a run and a single, so he is 2 for 3. He takes that one up the letters for a call. After 7 o'clock, I've been in my fasting window, so you know it starts now. My fasting goes through 11 tomorrow. So you can have my free popcorn if you want. I got looked on that one. That's a smash. Just like that, seniors go back to back with singles. You have Sergeant.
Next start ball, number 5, Homer
Palmer Smith. You do one here. Let's go. Going out to right. Walked and singled. Back in the park.
I ain't that one. I want it on.
Reno Scott. Reno with 2 plus.
Hey, Brent, do you have the bag?
You know, something that was different about Wayne County last night. They did a good job of making contact with runners in scoring position, moving runners. Tonight, it's been a little bit of a. Both teams have helped me too. With Harris and don't play with me. Guess what? The road's hard on Friday. Mercer County, who in my eyes, when you talk about, this is just you talk about Bull. I think you put Bull, Pulaski, Mercer, probably Danville is right there. It's Danville the one that went over with me. So that's going to be one of the best teams in the region that we can. What a play out in
number 3, Riley Jones.
Riley Jones. Jones struck out in the first, walked it with an RBI in the second, popped out to third in the 4th. It's a guy you don't even have 3 holes for a reason, man. Seven to 4 in the score. Out of play, first base side, given a nice effort by Southwestern, was the first baseman Taylor, Jaden Taylor.
Let's go, Ringo.
Is it everything you thought it would be, Coach? A little longer than you thought it might be?
No, it's all good. What are we?
We're in the bottom of the 5th. Yeah, 7:45 minutes.
Thus far. A little closer than what the Cardinal people would like. They're battling.
Well, both teams are, you know, as I said, when Wayne County catches the baseball, they are a scrappy team. Sometimes sometimes, what did I say, 8-0 when they feel it clean, 0-4 when they don't.
And both teams have had some errors tonight. Some errors today on the board that they probably wish they could take back. But it's been both ways. It's not just one sided.
What about new camera, part of TV for fall? I know Colby very excited.
And it's just going to keep getting bigger. The more subscribers we have, the more people that tune in, the more it's validated, and we can get some of that nicer equipment. Riley has struggled a little bit tonight. Cooper has struggled a little bit tonight.
Dawson reached on an arrow last time.
Chance to, 2 runners home. Wayne County, it's like when they get their leadoff guys on it, they struggled. But when they got it out, good things happen. Maybe Piles can make me say none of that matters and lace one to right field right here.
Yeah, that would be good for Dawson.
Ooh, that was up in the eyes. Reno Scott kind of pointed his chest, almost like a mom dad there, didn't he?
Yeah.
That was not intentional. 2-0, and you mentioned Stockton on deck. That one's fouled away. And we were pitching that Vinny getting on. Of course, Dylan Turner has 2 doubles. The sophomore with 2 doubles. He's hitting it very well tonight. For Wayne County, new needs in the insurance money.
Oh, yeah. Runners on first and second. 2 outs on the board. Also, Piles is
2 straight out. Dawson struck out one swing and once a look before he advanced on the Warrior Air last night. Triple 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That is
Right there to catch it was Taylor. So Wayne
The bat whenever Mick Miller was thrown out trying to steal second on the dart throw by Nate Criswell. And Gregory from the shortstop, across the diamond, looking there, stretches out across. Rich to the out, 6-3. And Palmer Smith.
Up next, number 8, Mason Miller.
Probably has to work efficiently. We don't keep pitch count, but you know there is like 125 or one. So I'm going to guess. Right, so he's got to be efficient if he wants to get a chance to go out to the 7th. And here is Mason Miller. He's 2 for 2. 2 singles, scored a run back in the 4th. Mason Miller. He's a designated hitter. He ripped that
Up next, number 18, Carson Henry.
That was down the line. That was an easy one to ride as a single. Hendricks batting, 1 on, 1 out. Struck out looking in the 2nd, and grounded to 3rd in the 4th. Oh, the numbers. As the sun has, the lights have come on here at the hat. Nice. So I tell you what, Criswell, I've watched him from last year being kind of just learning the tricks of the trade, you know, trying to block it up, doing a good job. He's really getting some confidence back there and throwing the ball with a little bit of purpose. Yeah, kicks strike. Oh, and just like that for the 3rd time tonight, Hendricks.
Number 7,
2nd time watching.
Reno Scott.
And with 2 out, Reno Scott. Still looking for his first hit come in tonight, 0 for 10. Pitching now has done an admirable job pitching. And if you're wondering, the Wayne County will be Stockton, Turner, and Denny to lead off the bottom of the 6th. Smith, the lefty, kicks to deliver. Out of play. 0-1. I do want to thank Coach Josh Bartley. I asked earlier, I said, if you get the lineup, because, you know, I like to get my handwriting when I have time, believe it or not, is better than when I don't have time. You've had to read ads when I try to scribble.
Yeah, there's a huge difference. I'll give you that.
Bouncer to Stockton, right to him, steps across the diamond. They write that down 5-3. Scott is retired. Beautiful.
$41.99.
Appreciate all of our partners. Cooper Stockton steps to the plate, walked with an RBI and 0 for 2, popped out to first and struck out looking in his last appearance in the fourth. He leads off the sixth, this Stockton. And that one's fouled back here at us. Another night hitting .43.
Battle Coop.
Did the junior right-hand batter. Wasn't a save, but he got the close of the last night in the win over Southwestern. Pitched an inning. 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, and I think he did it all on 15
There you
pitches.
go.
Stockton seeing how far his bat will reach. That was over in the batter's box on the opposite side. He pokes it. 1-2 the count. Reno Scott. Withers, and that was through. Right to center field. And right there.
Up next, the Cardinals, number 20, Dylan Turner.
Come in tonight hitting 229, so that average will go up with a couple of hits. 0-1. Don't forget, we'll be back Thursday. It'll be Thursday evening, Friday. Check. It'll be Lady Cardinal softball in district play against Somerset Christian, the Cougars. It will be on tape delay. Was that before your time when UK games used to be on delay? Did you ever stay up like after the news to watch UK play? Okay, that was before your time. It's called tape delay. I'll go one further. The Indy 500 used to be on delay on ABC on Sundays. After the race aired, where they showed the Indy 500. I think I've held up well. Ray Turner said I've held up well, and I mean, if he's proud of me, 2-2 the count to Turner. Swing and miss. Second time tonight, Turner. And reached on that arrow in the fourth. So officially, he's been on all 3 times. He's 0 for 1 with a couple walks and runs scored. And I promise, if you talk to Coach Bartley, when he take his 7, 8 guys been on 2 out of 3 times, his job is to roll that line, get it to the next guy.
Score home runs. He's looking to get on base and steal bases.
Foul. 1-2. Tell you what. Now we know a lot about each other, but not so much. Do you get up or do you have an alarm every morning? I see what time you get here. You have an alarm, don't you? I think I knew that answer. But I was going to say is then he tries to slap that one the other way. Write it down 2-5 on the schedule.
This inning of
So officially, 1 for 3 with an RBI and a run score. Takes that one. Smith out for his 7th inning of work. The junior lefty, and when he's got the defense behind him, has played pitch really well. Delivers, and that was fouled right back. Playing softball for fun. Have you? I'm gonna have to break out my Green Machine softball jacket. Yeah, well, that's Mr. Jones. Yes. Williams. Smith, but Couch lost the battle. Striking out. Number. Are you ready, Coach?
Up next, number 10, Jaden Richardson.
Number 10. Write that down so I won't have to count. You think I would do that? Now up, Tatum Richardson. Richardson, I had him striking out, a double the run score, and then third.
Number 6, Mick Miller.
2 for 4. With a nice single. I have Southwestern unofficially. You know, I'm not official. That's 8, 9, 10 tonight. So Smith has scattered 9 hits. Trying to pick the runner off 2 outs is Wayne County. Been able to pick up the win.
You know, I think when you throw and try to pick the runner off, not only, I think it really messes with your batter too. Because they don't know.
Is he coming? Is he coming? Is he bringing? Is he dealing?
It's kind of a mind game for him as well.
But right now, that runner means nothing unless he has 2 behind him. So I think and you want to keep him close and not tighten it. But if you're Smith, you want to get, you want to get Mick Miller over 2. Make it 1 for 3. Had singles last time. 1-1 the count. Thursday night, it'll be ladies' night on Cardinal TV as we have fast pitch softball. Big win over Monroe last night, 13-3. That one nearly hits the batter. If you're Southwestern, you're like wearing it. Wearing a hit off of Palmer Smith is traditionally easier than getting one. Smith. Freshman with a sign. Left field. All right. Riley Jones. That's F7 in the books, and the fans should be getting on their feet.
Number 7, Jones.
2-0 on the district season, and improving to 9-4.
Keep running, yeah, Phil.
I mean, I tell you what, it's a little early, but unless I miscounted, a win tonight will be Josh Barley's 149th as the head coach. That's a lot of wins. Because 1 year was blocked out by COVID. Did not coach the current season. Strike down the middle. Stepping to the plate is Jonah Brock. Singled, scored in the second. Struck out in the third. Flew out to center to Sarge in the fifth. 1 for 3 with a run scored is Brock. The runner at first is Richardson. Yes, down to the 5 County. Was able to win at Southwestern 9-4 last night. They're a strike away from making it 7-4 and improving. To 9-4 on the season. And the runners won't advance on that one. I think Smith had a lot of frustration on that one. He let it go. And that one kicked hard enough. Chriswell gathers it, goes and talks to his pitcher and says, hey, I need one strike here. Trust your fundamentals. Trust your defense. You got it. Smith kind of takes his glove and taps him back. Like, you're right.
Good pep talk. Gotta finish this out. Get it done.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Jonah Brock. Cleanup, hitting catcher. And Michael Grover, Southwestern Warriors. Now he calls time.
First is open. First is open.
Get a game of cat and mouse here. 7-4, Wayne County with the lead. Swing and for Wayne County, that is the 11th strikeout